Hi everyone, I'm live. I just realized I'm about to hook my mic to this. We're gonna just keep going. We're not gonna stop. So I hope you're doing so well. Welcome back to another episode of Melting the Ice. I hope you're doing amazing. Grab your water. It's gonna be very short, but grab your water. I have my cup of water here in my cute Melting the Ice mug. I hope you're doing amazing. As you can tell from the title, today we're talking about why is teenage parents blessings. So I think in today's world, we're made to feel like we're supposed to be independent, right? Independence is good. Independence is actually amazing. But it becomes a problem when we have this attitude of me, me, me. Only me. No one else matters, right? I can do whatever I want in my life. I think I was watching a show very recently. I still have someone here. Hi. I was watching a show very recently, and this girl wanted to get married to this boy, and she was just all like, she will just do whatever she wants. She's not gonna consider that she almost like bend her parents' will to actually agree to what she wanted to do. And I found that so interesting, right? And it's so interesting because when her parents are saying no and then like with this decision, she was calling them bad parents, right? But then they realized that they couldn't change her mind. They were like they couldn't make her see what they were seeing, the potential dangers of her decision, right? And then when they agreed, despite they just felt like, okay, if we don't agree, we're gonna lose our daughter. So they agreed to maintain the bond between them and their child. And I'm just like, am I the only one seeing something crazy about this? Like, I feel like a society who does not know how to respect their parents, no matter how bad or wrong, how good or bad they are, is lost. When her parents finally decided to agree with her decision, now they were the best parents in the world. We're the best parents in the world. You want your parents to bend to your decision, but you won't even make the least effort to see things from their perspective. I understand that people all around the world some have amazing parents. Some have parents who are not really there for them. And the worst of all, some have parents who are toxic, who abuse them, who put them down, who made them feel like they were nothing. And that is so wrong. I don't condone that. I don't want you to watch this and think I'm telling you to to revere or to I don't know, to think that your bad parents are good. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that no matter how bad or good they are still important. And their blessings is something that can literally unlock things in your life that you can't even imagine. Because think about it, of all people on this earth, God chose them to bring you into the earth. And God makes no mistakes, right? Whether or not you're religious, whether or not you're a Christian, whatever it is your spiritual belief is, if you want to think it's a universe, fine. You can think of it that way. But for my video, I will use the word God. Um, so God choose them to be your vessel to enter this world, especially your mother. God chose her to carry you. So even if you want to hate her, even if you want to think she's a bad person. So even if you know she's a bad person based on whatever has happened between the both of you, what has transpired that I know nothing about, she's still the person that God chose to bring into this world. And even if you don't agree with her decisions, even if yes, she could have done better. She could have done a whole lot better. Yes. But she's still your mom. And you may not agree with her, but it's still important that you respect her. It's still so important that you respect her. You don't have to see things from, you don't have to agree with what she's saying, but you can still maintain boundaries in a way that you don't have to see her every single day of the year, but you can still have respect for this person as a human being, knowing that this is the person that was chosen to bring me into this world. So whether I like it or not, we have a relationship. Because you can't drain the blood from your from your wrist. You can say you hate your mother all day long. You can say you don't agree with her. You can even say, "Oh, I'm going to look from my home. I'm going to go and get married. I'm going to do whatever I want, like the girl in the drama that I watched." And it's like you can say to all those things, but this person being a mother doesn't change that. You can get married to a person and divorce, and that bond can be dissolved through marriage, right? But the bond you have with your mother, nothing can ever destroy that. Nothing can ever change that. You can hate her, you can literally separate yourself, you can never see her again, never ever talk to her again. But that person's words has power over your life. Right. And I know it's like, oh my God, it's not fair. I had a terrible mother. But I'm just saying that your perspective and your attitude towards it can really make things better or worse for you. Whether or not you agree with them, at least have respect for them. And if you find it really hard to respect them, you find it really hard Forgive them. You don't have to forgive them for now. Can you at least have respect that this is the person that was choosing to bring me into the world? Can you have respect for that? Can you find it in your heart to say, wow, despite anything, I wouldn't be here without them. Right? God used them to bring me here. Or whatever you want to say. I would there's a higher force used them to bring me here. I would say God. God used them to bring me here. Right? And that in itself deserves respect. Whatever, however way you want to feel about them. So I don't know about your spiritual beliefs, but today I really want to make this video to get you to really let go of this burden that you're carrying, right? You feel that you can just do whatever you want, whether it's for anything. You don't, your parents, you want to change careers, they don't agree with you, and then you want to just say, you know what, whatever, I don't care. I'll do what I want. I'm a free person. You don't even love me. All of that, you're carrying a burden. Because when you really fight with your parents, when you separate the separation, or even when they separate from you, and then you hold on to that anger is really destroying you. There's a saying that says that holding on to anger and wanting to hurt somebody, it's like I think it's actually I forgot the name of the tribe in Africa that says this proverb. It says that wanting to hurt someone else is like holding on to fire in your hands and hoping it will burn the other person. When you carry fire in your hands, who would that fire destroy? Yes, you might carry it to that person's house, you might hold it in your hands and take it and walk and take it to their house and burn their house. But in the meantime, before you even get to that person's house, will you have hands? Will you have hands? You might find a way to take it over to them, but you will be destroyed in the process of hating them. Hate destroys. I've heard people say that, okay, but anger brings change. If I'm angry and I revolt, that might bring change. The change that anger brings is not lasting. Anger can bring shifts, burst of shifts, right? But change that is really sustainable change that will really change lives and influence lives, really comes to compassion, really comes to the fruit of the spirit. Let me find it on my computer right now. Okay, I think that's 7 fruits of the spirit. Um, Again, this video is like I don't have notes for this. I'm just speaking as I'm led to speak. But the fruit of the spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now, my channel is not just for Christians; it's for literally anybody who has a heart, any human person. Are you human? If you're human, welcome. You're welcome in this space, right? But I'm Christian. The thing is that whatever beliefs you're from, having love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control will serve you. All those things will always serve you, right? And these qualities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all these 9 qualities, if you try to have change without these things, it won't be long lasting. It won't really be change. And I even want to go as far as saying that these qualities will be transformation. So instead of fighting with your parents, try to approach them with these qualities. They don't agree with you. Try to approach them in a loving manner, not to change their beliefs, because you know that you're sowing seeds of love in them, seeds of joy in them. By you first having joy, right? You having patience. It doesn't mean that you let them disrespect you. It doesn't mean that you put yourself in situations where you have to fight them, but you begin to understand this is who they are. We don't know what happened to them. We don't know what they might have experienced in their own life. But you're like, that's you having gentleness. That's you having patience. This is a person. This person wasn't born a parent. So naturally they will make mistakes. Now some are worse than others, but this is what I was dealt with. You have to understand that shunning them will cause a scar inside of you. And most likely that scar will find a way to come back in your own child. I'm sure you've heard of the saying, what goes around, come back around, right? So what you want to shove down in you and saying, I want to just shun them, leave them alone, never talk to them ever again. And then I'm going to have my little happy family one day. You will find out that those things will come back in the form of your children. I'm not cursing you at all. I'm just making you aware of these things. And when they come in the form of your children, that will give you a chance to face them again. You can begin to face them now. So you don't have to face them. So you don't have to face them in your children. Or if you face them in your children, it won't be as bad. It won't be as bad. Right? So I wanted to just have this approach to really ask God or whatever you believe in to really help you approach them with the fruit of the spirit. So it's Galatians 5 verse 22 to 23. Look it up, regardless of your faith. It's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And you notice that even when they do something bad to you, self-control to not react, to not slam the door. Because those things destroy relationships. Anger destroys relationships. Yes, you might say, okay, now they'll respect me. Now you destroy something. And that thing can just be can be made new. But every single time you're triggered, you have one opportunity to transform things, to have a positive shift, to model good character. And those seeds you're planting in yourself, you're also allowing whatever trauma in your bloodline that you have between you and your parent to be transformed. Because now you are deciding to set a new pace. You're choosing to do things differently. They might my nose is all of a sudden so itchy. They might decide to do something wrong, but then you decide to have self-control and not react in the same manner and say, okay, you know what? I think it's best that maybe I want to see you at family gatherings. But when I see you, I'm going to go and greet you. My nose is so itchy. Sorry, guys. Sorry, ladies. When I see you, I'm going to go and greet you. Wow. I'm sorry. When I see you, I'm going to go and greet you. Not that I'm going to ignore you because you did this one thing that was hurtful to me, and because you did this terrible thing that was hurtful to me. It's knowing that, wow, me is for my own good. It's for my own good. It has nothing to do with them. Everything to do with the dynamics I'm sowing into my life and my children's life. Because if I start to work on this with my parents, I begin to really destroy certain patterns between us. I don't have to face so much with my own kids. Because what that thing what you repress comes back at you. There's a saying, I forgot how it is said. But the thing is that what you try to suppress comes out even stronger. And it'll come out in a way that you can't even control. So you still need your parents' blessings. No matter how bad they are, your parents' prayers can literally change your life. They can change your life. I'm telling you the truth. I'll give you an example. It's very simple. If you follow my channel, if you haven't followed, please follow. I know I speak really fast. I'm on my own journey to work on my speech. Anyways, let's continue. So please follow, like, subscribe, share with anyone who might need this message. Thank you. So I was just saying that I have a stutter. And if you've watched my channel, I've been very vocal and clear about my stutter, my journey, speaking more clearly. And so I haven't been posting for like 3 weeks, I think, now on my channel. I don't have time to go into it today. But during that time, my stutter got much worse. I'm not sure why. It got much worse. We can say it was an attack, spiritual attack. We can call it whatever we want to call it. But it got much worse. You can call it spiritual warfare, whatever you want to call it in your lingo. It got worse. And it was significantly worse to the point where with some people I was having difficulty even like saying one word. I was having such difficulty speaking. And I asked my mother, Mom, can you please pray for me? I'm about this stutter. Can you please just pray for me? I don't know what to do anymore. Number one, I was vulnerable. I also have an amazing mom who is super supportive. But I'm just giving you an example. Right? I asked her, Mom, can you just please pray for me? And then she did. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding you. My stutter got so much better. I mean, so much better to the point where here I am. This was some time ago, so I could come back. But still, it got so much better, significantly better because of my mother's prayers. Now, is my mom perfect? No. Every parent makes mistakes. Now, of course, some parents will do terrible things. My point is just to make you understand that trying to have any relationship with them is better, right? Because then, not only like I was saying, how you can begin to heal things, you won't have to heal with your own children, but also you can still have some blessings because at least you have respect for them, right? And if you have good parents, listen to what they have to say to you, please. Listen. I know you may think you know all that. You're a Gen Z, whatever it is that you are, or you know better, you know everything. But in my culture, we say that what an elder can see sitting on the ground, a child cannot see sitting on the tallest tree. Which means that they have so much wisdom that you can't even imagine. Even if your parents are bad, okay, they might give you the wrong advice, but still listen because that advice might reveal things to you as to how to move forward. And I have to say this to you. Thank God this came to my mind and my heart because the person can give you the wrong advice. You don't have to do what they said to do, but you being aware of what they said now can protect you from making big mistakes because now you know, oh wow, this is not what to do. Now you can see clearly, and that will begin to shine light on how to move forward and how to actually navigate some things. Just your parents saying, "God bless my child. God, does I wish I had the best." That would open so many doors for you in your life. Your parents can say things that you can't even see standing on the tallest tree. So please humble yourself and know that you still need your blessings. Hear what they have to say. Respect what they have to say because they know things that you're not even aware of. Experience and in life does give you an edge. Whether it's bad experience or poor experience, don't take what they are telling you for granted. Okay, and lean into their blessings. Your grandparents, your parents, the elders of your family, listen to what they have to tell you. You can say, "Oh, I'm Christian, they're not even Christian. We have different beliefs." That's your family, right? Hear what they have to say about life. You can say, "Wow, this is so wrong, I won't do that." But just you knowing that thing can make your life better because now you know, wow, this is how bad it gets. Wow, this is how the world is. That can actually help you to get deeper into your own values, to ground deeper into what it is you believe in, into the path for you. But please give it a listening ear. Please. So that was my video for today. Please tell me what you thought about it. There are other things I wanted to share. I think I had some Bible verses here I wanted to share. um, it says this is Proverbs 1, verse 8 to 9. Let me see. Yeah, Proverbs 1, verse 8 to 9. It says, "My son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the law of your mother, for there will be a graceful ornament on your head and chains about your neck." It says, "My son, hear the instruction of your father, do not forsake the law of your mother." Right? So they have importance. We can say, "Oh, whatever," but they have importance. And then being given the privilege of bringing you into this world solidifies their importance, whether you like it or not. You can't drink their blood because you hate them. Your grandfather, you can't drink it. You might have been a terrible person, but he's still your grandfather. I'm not saying you should love what he's doing, but he's still your grandfather. And that has to be dealt with by you. By the way you handle this, what happened with him, by the way you do better with your own children, right? That has to be dealt with by you. So I think that was all I had to share today. Let me see what else I have here. Yeah, I think I have some verses here, but okay, this is Proverbs 20, verse 20. It says, "Whoever curses his father or his mother, his lamp will put out in deep darkness." Let me say that again. Whoever curses his father or his mother, his lamp will be put out in deep darkness. Deep darkness. They didn't say good father, they said father or mother. So if there's one thing you got from this video, I hope it didn't get you triggered. If I triggered you, I'm so sorry. That was not my intention to trigger you. I only had to share this message that came to me today. This message that was on my heart. So I pray that your light won't ever be put out. I pray that you can reconcile with your parents and put this down. I pray that all things will work together for you. I pray that wherever you go, your parents' blessings will follow you. Whether or not you agree with them, whether you don't agree with them, I pray that whatever is, if there's a rift between you and your parents, I pray that that rift can be resolved. And if they're just people who are not good, I pray that you can have at least boundaries and whether you can have a healthy relationship, somewhat decent. And if everyone else has okay parents, I pray that God restores your relationship perfectly. I pray that you guys become one again. I pray that you hear what they have to tell you. You humble yourself and actually listen to what they tell you. You don't think you know everything. Because the person who knows everything is the person who is so close to doom. If you want to know how if a person is nearing doom, that person knows everything. That person thinks they know everything. Adolf Hitler, other people too. That person thinks they know everything. That is how you know you're nearing doom. So please, know that you don't know everything. That's the beginning of wisdom. The awareness of how much you don't know. The awareness of your ignorance. The awareness of your humanity is the beginning of wisdom. Because then you know, I know so little. Wow. I need to surround myself with good people that can nourish me, that can pour into me, that can also pour into them. Community is so important. And your parents, if they can be, if they're healthy enough to belong in that community, please include them. They don't have to be perfect, but at least people who are good, who want the best for you. Yes, they might do it in ways that do not agree with, that you don't agree with. At least give them a chance. Remember the 7 fruits of the spirit. I really have to memorize this fruit. I need to memorize these fruits so that I know them. We have love, We have joy. We have peace. We have patience. We have kindness. We have goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. I want to ask you a question today. How will you? Today's already 7:37 here, my time. I don't know when you're watching this, but how will you begin to implement this fruit? I want you to pick one fruit every single day and begin to implement that fruit. If you could be love, what would you be like? If love was your name, if you were love personified, what would you be like? So for the next 9 days, I want you to pick one quality, one fruit, and decide to become that fruit for that day. And it's not about trying; it's about just doing the allowing it to emanate from your heart. If you could be love, you're not trying to be love; you are love. If God transformed you into a fruit called love, how would you be like? How would you sound like? How would you taste like? Who would you be? If your name was love, what would you be like? Day two. If your name was joy, what would you be like? You have joy that passes understanding and peace too. Peace. Love, joy, peace are the first three. Patience, right? Day four. Kindness, day five. Goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. I think maybe tomorrow I'm gonna start doing this whole series where we're gonna do love tomorrow for the next 9 days. Then we're gonna end on to the last, which is self-control. And with those self-control, I'm gonna talk about my entire journey with discipline in a very deep level. If this blessed you today in any way, please comment, like, subscribe. That means the world to me. Um, I have that I want to share. Like so much has happened to me behind the scenes that I want to share with all of you. Right? I love you so so much. I pray that whoever needs to hear this message today, whoever is struggling with your parents, I really pray that this is brought to them and that they can really find peace. Because ultimately, the fire you hold to burn someone else will burn you first. Don't hold on to the fire. You can say, "But who will punish you? Who will punish them?" Trust me. um, People who do evil has a way of finding. My light just died out. Wow, so interesting. This light just disgraced me out here. People who do evil have a way of being taken care of. It always happens one way or the other. So don't worry about that. Don't even spend time thinking about how they're gonna get punished. Sorry about the lights, beautiful ladies. Just focus on yourself and focus on really becoming this fruit. Trust me. If you can start practicing these fruits tomorrow with me on my new challenge that came to me right now, we're doing the fruit of the spirit, the fruit of the spirit challenge day one. And we're starting tomorrow. I'm so pumped for this. God is so good. I didn't even know I'll do this when I came here today. But we're starting the fruit of the spirit challenge tomorrow. And we'll see what more is revealed to me. I had so much fun coming here today. It's been 3 weeks when I came back. So strong, so happy, so grateful to walk this journey with you. Be tuning in for tomorrow. I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna schedule schedule the live so you can join in. You can find it in you can put in your journal and say we're gonna be here tomorrow. We're gonna do great things. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I've said thank you like 10,000 times, but I'm just so grateful that you're here with me. And I can't wait. I miss this. I miss sharing my gifts. Yeah, you're talking too much, but I have to talk. It's my platform. It's my own platform that I was given. I'm so grateful that I have such amazing people listening to me right now. So thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow for day one, one. Okay, bye.